Hey everybody, Adam Savage. I am at Propstore down in Los Angeles with Brandon Ellinger. Sir, how are you?
Hey Adam, good to see you again.
Good to see you. If you love Ghostbusters, you know who this is. This is Slimer, but this is GB1 Slimer.
That's what makes this so special. As far as we know, this is the only one that still exists that is from that first movie.
Seriously?
As far as we know. Yeah, I've never heard of another. I know there's some maquettes around.
Yeah.
I know some of the top level crew members have sort of these statues that you might have seen, these display pieces.
Yeah.
But as far as actual production Slimers, this is the only one that I'm aware of.
Wow. For my money, I'm all about the GB1 Slimer. Slimer from GB2 is great, but GB1 Slimer with this face, the pinched eyes, he's my favorite.
Yeah, and this is specifically, it's an unused piece that they created for the film with this different mouth. They call it the drinking mouth.
Yeah,
and I guess he was gonna be chugging wine or champagne. And what I heard is when they shot it, they felt like it didn't look like Slimer for whatever reason, so they didn't use it.
I see.
And the story with this piece, when it came into us, it had been restored by a prior owner. It's been in the same collection for a long time. We don't know exactly who did the restoration, but they had basically hard-coated it with some kind of urethane because it is foam latex and it was probably degrading a bit.
Right.
And then they painted it, but not very well. So it's just undergone a recent restoration by Arian Tuitin, who did the effects for Afterlife and for Frozen Empire, including building a new Slimer for Frozen Empire. So he was the perfect guy for the job. He knew all the color scheme. He knew the whole story of the face. He knew all about the piece. And now it looks like it looked in 83, 84.
And it is, when you get up close, you can see that someone coated this deteriorating thing with rubber, and that makes me sort of mortified from a restoration standpoint.
Yeah, how you'd want to do it.
And yet, the paint job is a highly refined masterwork.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I say, it's not the original paint, but it is exactly what it should look like. It's what it looked like at the time. Arian did a fantastic job with it. The eyes are also replicas, so we went and put them in there just to bring it back to life. But there are some good production photos where you do see this specific style of Slimer with that face, and this is a great match to that.
The way the warts show up, the brow coloring, the little lines, the veins in the head, and the depth here he's done. I know from production that he generated so much amazing magic for those two films.
Yes. The Terror Dogs, they built a bunch of great stuff.
And they got the Terror Dog totally right. The Terror Dog is hard to get right, man.
Yeah, that's why he was the guy to do this, because he had already spent so much time studying it. And, you know, look, this is just a great artifact. As we always talk about, it reflects back to this wonderful era where they're doing things practically. Somebody wore this.
Somebody wore this. Their normal human arms came out of here.
Yeah, and you can see we've still got the arm stumps. I think the guy just had green gloves on. We actually had a pair of the gloves once in the past. They were deteriorating, but we did have an original pair of Slimer gloves. And like I say, this is the only one we've ever seen. For me, Slimer's such a memorable part of Ghostbusters that it's like, this is a big deal.
I really like, just in terms of a display, I love your use of black velvet to make the paint pop in the arms here and then in the back of the mouth. Is that a regular thing you guys do for
that? Had actually been done in the prior restoration job.
Okay.
So I think they filled it with like a polyurethane foam.
Right.
And I think they blacked these out, which, as you say, I mean, is a good way of doing it.
I agree.
It does make it a little bit hard for us to do the detective work to know, is this the exact one that they filmed with? We don't know. So we called it a production-made example. We know from talking to Arian, he told me it was the same body casting as the main primary Slimer, but they sculpted a different face and just grafted that on for this one. So maybe this was the only one ever made. Maybe they did a few and this is just leftover casting. We don't know for sure because of that other restoration work, but it is definitely an original from the first Ghostbusters.
And I mean, sitting here, it's nobody but Slimer. It's like the personality is all there. I want to tell you, I'm a little sad that Slimer's butt is such a key part of Slimer's personality, those two perfect little cheeks. He's not quite, we don't quite have the...
It's been a few years.
I said off camera, oh, he doesn't have a butt. And Brandon goes, oh, you're an ass man.
Slimer's ass. Ghost ass.
I love it. Dude, this is, it's just, the GB1 Slimer is such a unique, perfect character. It's so delightful to see him up close.
Yeah, it's, you know, like I say, for me, this is such a memorable part of Ghostbusters. So the first one that ever came through the door, I think ILM still has some of the Slimers from Ghostbusters 2, because of course ILM did the second film, and I have seen castings of that one around as well. But the first Ghostbusters, the creature effects were done with Boss Films.
Yeah.
Steve Johnson sculpted this guy. They called it Onion Head at the time, right, during production. And I just haven't seen one. I don't know. I guess they're lost to time other than this one,
Amazing. It's a really unique piece and perfect collection. And the auction is coming up in August.
Yes, coming soon, August 15th to 18th at the Peterson Automotive Museum here in Los Angeles.
Oh man, someday I want to wear around a Slimer. Someday I want to run around a con a Slimer.
If they hadn't polyurethane foam filled this one, it might be up to that. But you're going to have to do some more work before you can get this guy on.
He's just beautiful. We're going to shoot some B-roll of this. I just wanted to take particular note at the paint job and how way up close it actually looks slightly crunchy, and then zoom out 5 inches and it's 100% perfect.
Yeah, no, it's I agree. It's just wonderful. The different tones here, the layers of the paint that have been built up, things like the veins that you've got. It brings it to life.
Yeah, he's put real depth in it. It's incredible. Yeah. See you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for watching that video. We have some brand new merch available at the store. A dog's age ago, I mean like 2018, 2019, this wonderful graphic designer named Brian Otterer reached out to us and sent us some stickers. He has a design firm called Dash 3 Dots, and we loved his stickers so much we wanted to sell them on the merch store. Well, he updated them with our new logo, and we've got Adam in the Martian spacesuit sticker. We've got Adam in the shuttle suit sticker. We've got Adam in the Apollo suit sticker. And my personal favorite, Adam in the alien spacesuit sticker. Get yours now, tested-store.com. Hey!